Hi guys, how are you? Hi everybody. Perry, let me know when you're ready to come up. You ready? Well, did Damien call you?
No,
Call him and then come on.
Okay, all
right. So, hi everybody. This has been a busy day. A busy day today because we're having trouble with our son. Okay? And this leads into what I'm going to talk about today. So today we're going to talk about Tia and Tamera and their feud, what's at the root of what's going on with them two. And then we're going to talk about Tasha K, little Boosie, all the black people that Donald Trump is inviting to the White House. We're also going to talk about that mom that children passed away from hyperthermia in Detroit. Do you guys remember this? And I said, something's not right with this story. Something's not right. And something way not right. So we're going to talk about that. All right. And I just don't feel like camming up today. I don't know. I just feel I look a mess. So when I look a mess, I don't cam up. I try not to. I try to, but you know, my day is much more relaxing when I don't cam up because you got to make sure you look okay. You know, people be critiquing me from head to toe. Why isn't your skin the same color as your hands? Well, why is your wig sliding back? You wore that makeup. Okay. We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right. Okay, so I wanted to start out with this video right here. So yesterday I did a video about Jag getting invited to the White House. And a lot of people in my comment section had something to say. I usually don't confront the comment sections. I let Perry do it. But I was just up. I had just woke up and I don't know, I was checking the video to making sure, you know, everything was still okay with the video. Okay, let me do this. And I get this comment. I want to address this comment. If I can figure this shit out. First of all, I got too many damn tabs open. Here it is. Here it is. So I came across this comment, okay? And it really got on my damn nerve. And I feel like I need to address it. It says, Sherelle, while I respect that you're building a notable, sizable platform, but you haven't, despite your shared love for our Black community, we have achieved status to keep declaring the Black community is done with Jag. You're done with Jag. For most of us, the jury is still out, and that's okay. We've seen shenanigans and we've seen truths. She speaks boldly, fearlessly, accurately, erroneously, and she has super level talent. And while I don't, they must have been talking this because this word keeps appearing misspelled. So I don't know what she's trying to say. And blank, there may be some cray there. They're clearly articulate, intelligent there too. She continues to pull, hold on, massive numbers to her videos when presented right for a reason. Black, white, and all races in between. You keep saying Mustafa, rather than Mustafa. And I simply don't share your closed door on Jag, nor do I believe every word. The jury is out, and I'm interested in where it goes. Okay,
Wow.
this is my response. Who said I spoke for all Black people? I don't know one Black person that supports Jag. That's my reality. I don't know. I don't have one friend, one co-worker, a fellow blogger that supports Jag Wright. I never said if you're Black, you can't support her. Hell, Hitler still has supporters to this very day. If Jag is your Hitler, then it is what it is. What you eat don't make me shit. The Black community knows what that means. I don't even know you. Why would I care what you do? It's really getting on my nerve that some people refuse to see Jaguar for who she really is. So I'm going to have to show you who she is. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to have to show you who she is. But before I do this, I wanted to say this. Also, everybody knows that's been on my channel for a while, or maybe you don't know. I'm not racist at all, not a racist bone in my body. And at the beginning, I know towards the middle, I would say that, hi, Megan. Megan's from Canada, been with me a long time. Can anyone name a single victim Jag has helped? Okay, thank you, Megan. She claims she is in contact with over 300 victims. Hashtag. I used to play this button and say smoke weed every day. Let me get to, I'm not a racist person, right? I have friends from all nationalities. And I would say after we started partying, turning our channel into a party, then I wanted to make sure that my channel was racially balanced. I went out of my way. Black people would say, you're a white girl reporting on the housewives. You don't understand the community and all of this shit, right? And, but that's just what I wanted at that time. What people need to understand about me is I am a mother of Black boys. Boys. I need to come off cam for this. I don't care how I look today because I want you to see my face. If you are on my members only, you know I would come on at times and say, every time my son goes out on the town in Vegas, I pray that he comes back home alive. I just got through listening to Elon Musk's father say there's no racism anymore. That is a damn lie. And when I hear white people say that, they probably mean it because it's no racism in their world. But we live in two different worlds, both in the United States, but two different worlds. I really do believe that when you're white, what kind of racism is there to face? None. But I'm hypersensitive about it because I have a child that's going through it right now. If you hear me on my social media, I'm like, my son gets pulled over every day because he drives an expensive sports car and he's Black and he's young. No reason. Perry has been pulled over and held at gunpoint. I've been pulled over and told to lay on the ground. I also went live one time when my son called me at 2 a.m. and all I hear is, Mom, they've got me. I hear the police say, get out with your hands out the car. I don't know where to go because the police turned off his phone. So I get it. White people don't experience that. I get it. So you don't understand it. And also, too, with our new president, it makes sense for some white people to go for him. But it makes no sense at all for any Black person to vote for Trump when he done showed you who he is. He showed you who he is. He don't like us. Don't like us. But some Black people, not all, 10%, say, there's no racism here. He's a good guy. Even though you got his boy doing Hitler signs at the inauguration. he don't, he like black people, and he doing this. Yeah. You got Ivana Trump saying that he reads Hitler's books every night. So I am a little defensive at this point because some white people get it. Like this guy I'm about to show you. Others don't, because that's not their world. And when they say there's no racism, they legitimately mean it for them. Okay? For them. They're not talking about us in our world. One of the reasons I stopped liking Jaguar Wright is because I start seeing the real Jaguar Wright. The thirsty fame whore that she is. And when I heard the details about how she threw her oldest son out to the wolves, because if you're a black mother and you don't teach them, you don't say the world is different for you. Tom can go do whatever he wants, not you. You have to raise your black son to say, when you get arrested, this is how you act. This is what you do. This is our reality. I had to sit down with my son. Don't talk unless they ask you a question. Don't see what happened. What? No. Don't make no sudden moves. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. You got to act like you're a slave. Do whatever they tell you to do. And fifth, and the most important one of all, do not run. Do not run. What's going to happen, son, if you run? They're going to unalive me. And I haven't met no black mom with boys that go through that. It's a little different with girls. We still experience racism, but not like that. Not like that. So when I realized that Jag failed as a mother and I found out what happened to her son, I was like, damn, she ain't even trying. And setting the second son up for that, she got two. And I always said, you've heard me say this, whether it's about Jag or anybody, when you're a mother, you have one job: take care of your kids. You fail at that, nothing else matters. But Jag is a step it, fetch it kind of girl. She'll do whatever she needs to do for attention. And then I started realizing the pattern. If she's upset with you for some reason, like she's mad at Jay-Z because he didn't bring her to the 20th anniversary, she'll start lying on you, making shit up. Now, when I said she has these new white people, I didn't mean to be offensive. She's got these new Europeans, I don't know if I said that right, from the UK supporting her. They don't know her. They don't know half the shit she opened her mouth is a lie. And now, since she's got this new following, that's Caucasian people, UK Caucasian people, and I wasn't trying to offend the white people from the United States. There are a lot of white people that see through Jaguar Wright. And now she's a Trump supporter, and you know Trump is doing your people wrong, cutting out programs, getting rid of anybody with melanin in their skin, sending the Hispanics to Guantanamo Bay. You sit there and now you praise Trump. You're praising Trump. He's the best. He's the best. You let them say, oh, Jag, you're the truth. And I'm going to play that speech in a minute. You just getting pulled in like the sucker that you are. And I think you forgot you went around town talking shit about Trump, okay? You didn't like Trump either. Remember when you said he R''d his daughter? You don't remember? Let me refresh your memory.
Who was the other white man up there? Trump?
Trump, yeah. Why not Trump? Why did Trump get to say?
He's a Kanye West of politics. I ain't got no problem with him. He's a necessary evil.
Yeah, he's a celebrity. I still look at Trump as a celebrity.
I don't even see him as a celebrity anymore. I see him as an idea, like a figure.
Really?
Yeah, like he's a symbol for stupidity.
You don't still see, what's the game show we had? I forget the name of it. What's the name of the show?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. You don't see him just as the head of, I still see him as the host of The Apprentice.
You know how I see him?
Go ahead.
In a ball gag.
Oh, shit.
Moaning his daughter's name.
Whoa. Whoa.
See, I know that nigga.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I had a girl that was on him. I still got pictures, video of him dressing up a very light-skinned sex worker that went by the name of Paris, who worked with Amber Rose at Delilah's in Philadelphia. We went to junior high school together. She's Kamal's cousin. She's fucked dog shit out of Trump and his son, and he always made her dress up, and he would call her Ivanka.
My God, today. Yeah, only with Jaguar Wright. Only with Jaguar Wright. We're going to get you a refill.
Yeah, I think we're going to. Can I get a refill?
Let's do a refill.
I know that nigga. I stand on business.
Let's take a quick break.
Down a wild boy.
Yeah, man, goddamn.
I'll tell you with that ball gag, it's fucking amazing.
First half is done.
And I'm not saying allegedly. I done seen that nigga pasty ass. Wish I hadn't have.
Did y'all hear her? She said, I'm not saying allegedly. She's talking about Donald Trump making out with his daughter with a ball gag in his mouth. Let's keep going.
God damn.
I promise you one thing, they ever take me into a federal office, I bet you I'll walk out.
Grab him by the pussy. That didn't fuck you up. As a woman, grab him by the pussy.
I mean, at least he said telling the truth.
Yeah.
You ain't see him on Epstein flightless.
Nah, right. Facts.
He flew his own plane.
I respect the truth. He flew his own plane. He said, he gonna get there somehow. I'll meet you there, goddamn.
Yeah, well, he ready to go. He's ready to go.
Beat me there. Don't meet me there, goddamn.
What you doing? It's good, man.
So that's what she said about Trump. All that other shit that I was talking about yesterday about Jag, I'm not making up. The world's seen her put her hands on her husband and put her dead son's ashes on her face. And this is the person that they were shouting out from Mar-a-Lago, and they called her the truth.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just protecting Jag. I don't give a fuck. Go back and get in the car, bro.
Fight me there!
Come on. Please protect it. Thank you. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, you good. Hey, so,
you want to threaten my fucking...
Hey,
you want...
Hey, go back and get in the car. Okay.
What the fuck? Bitch! You! Oh my... This is when she put her dead son's ashes on her face and started repeating some crazy ritual.
Dead son. Oh, my son. Oh, my son.
But God,
they're all dead.
No,
they're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead.
Look at me. Look at me. Life and love only. No bad juju. No bad voodoo. You love them.
Fuck you all.
You love them.
Fuck you all.
Stop.
You're dead.
You love them.
You're dead.
They've had your back for a long time.
No, they haven't. They never had my back.
They don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
When she walked in the police station threatening officers on some made-up guy she made up, they arrested her for this one.
Are you in charge?
I'm not in charge, but I...
Who's the head of your legal department? Who represents y'all legally?
That would be somebody at the city hall.
Okay, can you give me a name and number, please? I need the lawyer who's going to be getting this paperwork, because my lawyer's about to send in my lawsuit for assault and battery. You know Ramirez? Your officer Ramirez? Did you see him on YouTube beating me up?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, he beat me up. You know what else he did? He hog-tied me and put my face into the concrete.
And by the way, this is a lie. There's no evidence that any officer arred her or put their hands on her.
After I had already been assaulted. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Please do.
I was assaulted by your officers.
Yes, ma'am, I'm trying to...
Well, then do me a favor. Hurry up and write the damn number down so I know where to send the paperwork. I'm suing all y'all bitches. You fucking employ cops that...
And by the way, no lawsuit followed.
Beat on people. I was assaulted.
She's saying a police officer arred her. A police officer. A man of the law.
I want to speak to somebody. I need the legal information because I'm suing y'all.
And I will get it.
Hurry up. I ain't got all day. I spent 9 days in a hospital. Y'all put me in a hospital on an APAL so I couldn't document my bruises, so I couldn't report. I had a police officer come down to the hospital and never file
blame. Get the number. I ain't got all day. I don't get no fuck. You in charge? If you ain't in charge, mind your fucking business. Or do you want me to include you in my lawsuit?
I can try to help you if you...
Come running. Come running. Y'all fucking hired that piece of shit Ramirez who likes to beat on women. You know, usually cops that beat on women have very small penises. I would know. My uncle was the chief of police. He had a small dick. Can I get my luggage, please?
Now she's at the airport. And for some reason, she loves to blame men for actual acts. She'll say he has a small pee, he arred me, he touched me, Trump slept with his daughter. Just ridiculous.
Because my flight takes off in just a couple minutes. Where's my bags at, yo? Why are my bags still sitting here in TSA? Why the f*** I leave Chicago? Why can't I make it home to Dallas? Welcome to my world. I'm Jag Wright. You get my G. Y'all see this? They are intentionally keeping and holding my things for no reason. They done ran it through that mother X-ray 2 times already. They got Forrest Gump working at. They trying to set me up to get arrested. I'm fresh out the mother hospital and I'm not on my meds. You holding me from my medication. You don't tell me what to do and you don't tell me how to talk. Oh, I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere?
We're gonna have to escort you to the other side.
So now I gotta leave security.
Yeah, they're not letting me go through. You're
not ready.
I'm not ready for what? To get my bags and get on my flight?
Where's your stuff?
Oh, get your hands off my...
Man, come on. If you can't control it, we will get you help to control it.
Oh, you're gonna get me help? All of y'all need lawyers. Welcome to my life. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave Chicago. Move. Move the away from me. If you're not arresting me, shut the up.
You're gonna go see a doctor.
Oh, now they're talking about I gotta go see a doctor? For what side?
I'm perfectly fine.
When she threatened her mother-in-law.
Come outside and speak to your mother.
I'm right here. I'm right here speaking with...
Call the police. Honey, do you got 911 on the phone?
Everything is perfectly fine.
No, it isn't because I have all the conversations recorded. I have every last conversation recorded.
I'm perfectly
Every last conversation recorded.
I'm perfectly
Then you can come outside and speak to your mother.
You're already outside.
I'm already...
So then why can't you walk over here and meet your stepfather?
No.
Why can't he meet his stepfather? Why can't
Jackie,
he meet his stepfather?
Jackie.
Why can't he meet his stepfather, Tina?
911.
Why can't he meet his stepfather?
I can definitely talk with him.
Well, then go and meet your stepfather.
No, you stay here.
No, he doesn't stay anywhere.
Yes, he does.
He's 18 years old. You don't tell him what to do. Go meet your stepfather.
I'm closing my door, Jackie.
You better take your hands off of me,
Hello,
Tina.
I'd like to call the police,
You better not
please.
put your hands on me. This woman just put her hands on me.
I did.
Please, 911, come here. She's crazy. She's a
1300.
schizophrenic. She won't let my son out the house. She just...
He got caught up in a case. He went into the system.
That was what the people at the Mar-a-Lago called her the truth. She's not a conspiracy theorist, but this one is the most ridiculous of them all. Because I know Jag on a personal level. I know what happened between her and her son. I know the things that she said to her son before he passed away. But she doesn't take a responsibility for that. She blames the system why her son's no longer with her. I told you in the beginning, when you are a black mother of black boys, you have to protect them from the system. Teach them how to survive in a racist world. It's mandatory. If you don't, you send them to the street, out in the street like wolves. Once they get caught up in the system, it's nothing you can do. You didn't do your job. You did not parent.
And then when he got out and got to the halfway house, I moved us here. I saw his death when he was 19. I moved us here to stop it, to prevent it, to avoid it.
Yeah.
Right.
My motherfucking 3, nigga. Like 2 o'clock, I got a call to my dog.
And it happened anyway.
I'm the call because I've been plotting all morning how I'm a smoke for real.
Because they sacrifice your loved ones, whether you agree or not. See, sometimes you agree and they put you in position, you know, but sometimes you disagree and they take them anyway to show you what the harm is.
No, Jackie, they took him because you failed as a mother to a black son. So anybody who sits up here and talk about Jag is the truth, something wrong with you. And that's just the beginning. I have over 3 hours worth of content on Jagar Wright. There's a white girl. Her name is Kadisha Lynn. She keeps telling everybody that Jag's the truth, and she speaks. Jag is a fraud and a con. Jag lost her son to the system because she didn't parent, and about to lose a second one. So you're all uptight. You're all racist all of a sudden. Listen, it might come off as racist because I know Donald Trump is no good for black people. I can't speak for anybody else. It might make all the sense in the world if you're white. I've never been white. I can't speak on your experiences. But for black people, for Hispanic people, even you Asians who refuse to believe that there's racism on your side until he rounds y'all all up and put y'all in camps too. He's not good for my people. I'm not saying he's not funny. He might be the funniest man in the world. I don't know. I'm not saying he's not charming. I'm saying he's not good for my people, and he's a crook himself. So Jag gets an award from Michael Flynn, a guy that admitted to lying to the FBI. They don't even let you talk, sister. You don't realize that you're part of the scam? Oh, Sherelle, Donald Trump loves me, and that. Let me tell you, it's not about Donald Trump. It's about they need somebody after this is all over with to put the blame on. And then that's when your tape's gonna start resurfacing because you've been talking crazy out the side of your head. They put you up on that stage using you. They use you, confuse you so they can use you. You're nothing but a colored one speaking on their behalf. And I guarantee you in about a couple weeks, these tapes are going to start resurfacing, not from us, to save their credibility that they put a kook on the stage at Mar-a-Lago and said that she's the real deal. You forgot that? Let me play it. Hold on. They just didn't give you an award. They told us all to believe everything you say. Oh. Jeez, I can't find it. It's my fault. Perry, what am I trying to say to these? Am I telling every black person in the world don't like Jag?
No. I mean, basically what you're saying is, look, if you're black in America, wake up. You know what your community goes through. And these same people that want to back Jag and act like Trump is this God Almighty have seen this stuff happen in their own black families, getting pulled over, mistreated, all these things. And know that blacks, when we came to America, we didn't start on the same footing as white people that was already here, right? We just didn't. They had education and all this stuff. We basically we didn't have it. So we already started behind, and we always refuse the right to fair treatment and everything else. But what you saying too about the black people, you can believe Jag if you want to, but if you gonna believe in her dream that she's some type of victim saver,
Captain Save-A-Ho.
How can she be a savior, right? And that award she got was so phony. It was Defender of Freedom.
I found it,
Award.
yeah.
Right, Defender of Freedom Award. And I would just say this. Jag, Sherelle just showed you a lot of clips. When she's saying she was a victim, how can you, if you don't stand up for yourself, how are you supposed to stand up for other victims? Like Sherelle said, you haven't filed one police report on all these claims, how people victimize you, Jag, yourself. Or no lawsuit.
Not a
You
one.
can come out here and be this advocate saying you got 300 victims, like Megan said, and ain't prosecuted none of they victimizers, right? So how the hell are you some kind of savior? You a liar. Is what you is. And
then
it starts from home. Hold on, Sherelle. It starts from home. You can't save your community when you can't even raise and protect your own kids. Go ahead.
And you know, they lied on Jag when they gave her this presentation. They said that she was a fighter, spoke true, everything she says was facts. They're going to eat their words. They're going to come out. The White House is going to come out and apologize for putting that kook on the stage.
Everything she's done has come to fruition, by the way. No more conspiracy.
That's right.
God bless her. With that, I'm going to have Liz serve an award to a really, really amazing woman of my heart, because my own son was in the music industry, was signed, and she knew who my son was signed to. He was best friends with Diddy. He was signed to a guy named D-Mac, and then they pawned him off to Travis Barker. So I know the music industry very well, and I know the corruption of it. So I'm going to let Liz take some time and...
Very specific. They just didn't give her an award. They said Jaguar is the truth, not a conspirators. They said that. Let's keep going.
Hello, everybody. How do we feel about Guantanamo Bay filling up?
And Jaguar Wright sat there and didn't say anything for her Hispanic friends that they're putting in Guantanamo Bay, and their family members don't know if they're there or not. Here we go with another group of people missing. Do you see these hands right here? That's Jaguar clapping. And I'm gonna hold her to what she's saying. I'm gonna hold her to being a Trump supporter, even though a couple months ago, not long, you said he art his own damn daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You're a real kook.
I hear there's going to be no vacancy there very soon. I just want to recognize the fact that President Trump and his administration is getting rid of the worst of the worst criminals that came here illegally, including child rapists.
She was the first person to clap. When they caught Hispanic people rapists, she was the first one to clap. Now listen, I'm not telling anybody not to be a Trump supporter, because we all have different lives. But what I'm saying is, as an African-American mom of boys, we walk a walk that not too many people of other races have to walk. If anything, out of everybody, she know what I'm talking about, getting your son caught up in the system, having them pulled over by cops every 5 minutes, having them taken to jail every 5 minutes. Girl, when you're a parent, there's only one thing that matters. One. Anything else, you could succeed in anything. But if you're a shitty mom, you failed at everything. So don't anybody sit up here and talk about Jag's the truth. Jag's a liar. Now, if you believe that she told all those stories about Jay-Z and she told all those stories about Diddy, if you believe that, do you believe that Donald Trump art his daughter? I'm not even a Trump supporter. He did not art his daughter. You're a liar. Wait till it gets out that she's saying that he art his daughter. What a ball gag in his mouth and calling her name. Like, what? Were you there too when this happened? Why is Jag always at the scene of the crime?
Mm-hmm.
Harry, anything else?
No, I would just say this though. Like, and the Liz, the lady who's giving her the award, and she's giving this award
really quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Now she's given this award saying, and Liz is saying that a lot of people see things happen in this world and they turn the other cheek. But Jaguar is this warrior. When she see things that's wrong, she report them. She talks about it. Well, she said she talk about them. Talking about it is might as well be turning the other cheek if you running to the blogs to make $1 off some shit that you said you seen without not going to the authorities, reporting it, taking action. And the same Liz lady that's, oh, Jag is the truth. Well, is she telling the truth about Trump too, Liz? Did he have the ball gag in his mouth moaning his daughter's name? According to you, we supposed to believe everything Jag said. So your boy that you down there at Mar-a-Lago at one of his events, giving this liar a damn award, is she telling the truth about your boy Trump? If you need the clip, maybe we can send it to you. Maybe you can try to take the award back. But I think this, right? With Liz, obviously, me and her is on a different side of the political ring. She's cheering for all the so-called criminals, the undocumented people that's
and
getting
sitting up there with two warrants out.
But you know, I think this about Liz. I think this, and I don't know her, I'm just saying just how she presenting this word and the shit she's saying, is that she's the type of woman that would use a token, the little ninja, Jaguar, to come up there to go against her own people, because it speaks volumes when your own community come and condemn you. But I think Liz is doing it because that's what she wants to see. She interviewed Jag, so she gave her a bone. Come on over here. Can you just condemn your community, say as many lies as you want to? That way I don't have to say these things about your people.
Although, also, Perry, Liz don't know Jag. They had her up on stage, and she has 2 active warrants out for her arrest. She's been on Crime Stoppers. They are going to be backing out of this when they find out who Jag really is. I wanted to say something really quickly. So I have friends of all races. Y'all know, but I want to apologize to my white friends. I have been getting real hostile lately since this administration has taken office, because everything that's happening to my people politically has me uptight. And then my son facing this police department that just bound and determined to arrest him for something. Like we said, you stop going out. When they realized I live in an all-white neighborhood, and he's their target. So in my heart, I know that racism is wrong, and I'm not racist. But you don't know which ones I can trust and which ones I can't. We've been going through it. Donald Trump and he might be good for white people. I don't know. But as a Black woman, he's the devil. Now, do you have anything to say before I move on to Tasha K?
Well, I was just going to say this real quick. Back to Liz. I'm not going to let her off the hook that easy. She's not that naive. She brung Jag on. Who brings a person on without vetting something? And if you can vet all the stories, and yes, she's the truth. She's been saying this 4 years ago, but you don't know about her open warrants. So don't let people fool you. She ain't that naive. She's out there wanting to use Jag to bring down the Black men. But go ahead.
Okay, so this rolls over into Tasha K. Tasha K came out on election day and said that she voted everything red. I'm voting for Donald Trump. And, and that's just how it is, right? And Black women start backing away in groves because we're like, Tasha, what the hell are you, what are you doing? She came out and apologized. I forgave her. Others didn't. But I commend people when they're wrong, just like when I came out and told my white friends, if I'm being real militant these days and hyper sensitive about anything Donald Trump says is because I don't like him, but I know all white people aren't racist. I know it. I have good white friends. But child, these are different times that we're living in. So she came out yesterday. She came out and said that she was wrong. She got off of X. And then yesterday she was pointing out as Black people what's really going on here. So all of a sudden, Donald Trump finds a new love for Black people, okay? And he wants to invite them to the White House, okay? She said she was given an invitation to come to the White House. Donald Trump don't know nothing about Tasha K. Why would he want her at the White House? Kodak Black. Come on, y'all. We love Kodak Black, but he is stone cold junkie. I don't want to play it again because he gets upset. He says that I'm trying to bring him down, but you're falling out, nodding out all over the place, talking crazy, and telling everybody how you love smoking. I believe his drug of choice is crack. They want him to come to the White House, and y'all just inviting Black people to the White House without doing these background checks. You like, y'all gonna regret having Kodak Black. He gonna pop a couple pills while you're there, and then he gonna do to y'all what he did to Kai Cenat. We got Lil Boosie. They invited Lil Boosie to the White House. Lil Boosie's in trouble. Lil Boosie's looking at a probably 20-year sentence for being a felon carrying a gun. He has openly begged Donald Trump to give him a pardon. So he can pull a Snoop Dogg if he wants to, but his life is on the line. I don't know if I would go if I was Lil Boosie. Sherelle, I feel the same way. Stay woke. I'm very hypersensitive right now. Accusing, I don't trust white people I don't know, and I need to just chill. But I got too much going on at home around racism, and then he comes to town. Anyway, Rod Wade, I ain't gonna say nothing. But all of a sudden, he's inviting these Black people who he feels is influential in the Black community with the younger generation. None of these people have gray hair. What's he up to, Perry?
Well, look, just like he got the election, like outside of Elon Musk and the other billionaires buying his election, he went to the social media bloggers like Joe Rogan, right? So he hit every spectrum. And so he got those people. Now he need the bloggers of the day or these artists like Kodak Black. Say what you want to say about him. A lot of people watch him. He got millions of views. Off his albums and stuff like that. He want people to see him interact with Kodak Black and say, oh, yeah, no, Trump cool. He in the ghetto with us, right? No, hell he ain't. Now, he might do the crimes, but he would never do the time that people do in the ghetto. Let's keep that for one. But so Boosie, he take these people and want to use them as merchandise to say, I'm cool with them. I'm cool with that. And with these bloggers, because they're influential, right? Like say if Tasha K say, I'm voting for this, that could, a lot of people are like, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe if Tasha said it, I'd do it too. Or if Boosie said, Kodak Black said, because it's not every day a person that's been fed with a silver spoon reach out to somebody like Kodak Black from the ghetto. He only doing it for a reason. Same reason they build liquor houses in Black neighborhoods.
He's up to something. He needs help from the Black community, or he needs to quiet us, right? Because at the same time, while he's inviting every Black person he thinks that can come to the White House, he is giving asylum to white South Africans that he feel has been a victim of racism. I ain't gonna even go there because y'all know that sounds ridiculous. They just got rid of apartheid in the 90s, and now the white people in they're Dutch, I believe, in South Africa, they can come here on asylum, and he'll hook them up with monthly housing, food stamps, all the things that they said that we don't need here in the United States. The Black people here don't need no help. It's just crazy.
And before you move on, that's just one thing about Trump. We can agree to disagree. If you like him, you like him. But I'm telling you this, why is he so concerned with racism in South Africa? When these same white people took the land from the black people just got the deeds and went and reclaimed what they had. Now that's racist. But why ain't you on your thing giving asylum, recreations and stuff? I mean, recreations to black people that you know was treated racist on the plantations, Trump?
The whole thing is a joke.
Liar.
Donald Trump is racist. When Elon Musk made that sign, that Hitler sign, and nobody said anything, we know he's racist. His father was a Nazi, for God's sake. So I don't understand the black people that, want to bow down to him. But the black people that I know that are Trump supporters all need some pardons.
Mm-hmm.
They all need pardon. They all need relief from jail. And there's evidence they've been like Snoop. He's been talking mad shit about Donald Trump. But when he gives his friends a pardon, now he sees him in a whole new light. And damn with the rest of us. Damn with the rest of it. It's about me and my friend and my pardon. And, so I'm glad Tasha K came out. Then she drugged Tia Tamera's husband. Let's talk about that. Okay. 2 twins. We all know them from Sister. They were close. Okay. And it was Tia had a show on WeTV. Cannot remember the name of it. I watched it. And in the show, she was very open about not having a relationship anymore with her sisters. I came out and said they don't have a relationship anymore because of politics. And people laughed. They thought that was the craziest thing I ever heard of. But let me explain it to you this way. People get so emotional about politics because it's the core of who they are. They really believe that the country should be this way or that way. And people don't play with their politics. They don't. They're passionate about it. Just like, they say never talk politics and religions. People are really compassionate and about their religion. You cannot talk about anybody's religion and think that religion is not going to retaliate. They're going to say something back. And those are the 2 biggest ways to get into an argument. But you have 2 sisters that are living 2 different lifestyles. One married a white man, one married a black man. And they have different politics. That drives a wedge. It sounds crazy. Like, this is my sister, not just a sister, this is my twin. How am I going to let politics get in the way of my love? Because they love each other for my sister. Y'all got to find out a way. You got to find a way. So every time Tia goes, this is what I heard happen. Every time Tia goes to visit Tamera, he's talking crazy politics, which she believes to be crazy politics. That's good politics to him. It's crazy to Tia, right? And so they fell out. Nobody believed me. Y'all said reaching in the comment section. You're reaching. Okay, so let's talk about why Tasha K went off yesterday. And I want to thank Tasha K. Want to thank Tasha K for, one, admitting when you make a mistake. I know y'all trying to hold on to a grudge. I can hate somebody. When somebody apologizes to me, I don't know. Then all is forgiven. Maybe I'm just a wimp that easily forgives. But she was talking about how Tamera's husband, I don't think he does the news anyway, Adam, is very race insensitive. You married a black woman and then you say crazy shit about black people. Mm-hmm. My sister did the same thing. She's with a white guy. This is my sister. I ain't trying to call you out, but you know this happened, Nina. I'm not racist because I have white people in my family and my nephews I love very, 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 very much. So I know race is more, it's just wrong. Okay. So, but we're all at a table. Her guy is with her. He's white. And he says this at the table. My sister's black, dark like me, but green eyes. He says, Vanessa Williams is so beautiful. she has to be mixed with white. He's at a table. Do you remember that day, Perry?
No, I can't remember.
And
But
everybody this was on Desmond. Everybody just looked at him like, I'm friends with, I don't know, a lot of different races. You have to be aware of that. You can't say things that's going to offend that race and then expect them to like you. It just doesn't work that way. I swear to God, I ain't talked to that boy for about 3-4 months. I couldn't stand him. But this is what Tamera's husband is tweeting, and she's not saying anything about it. This is what he says. As a kid who grew up in the neighborhood grocery store since I was 5, I can't tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for their kids with food stamps, then open their wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigarettes. Then there were those who would repeatedly buy a lemon or lime, get the change, walk out the door, throw them away, and do it again until they had enough change to buy cigarettes or alcohol. As a kid, it pissed me off because there are some people who could really use the help. And then there are those others that are using the system. Okay, this is a sore topic in the Black community because not just Donald Trump, all the way back, they want to paint a picture that Black people use welfare because they're lazy. Okay, they're lazy. You know, they just get a job when it's a proven fact that more white people are on welfare than Blacks. Just want to know that. Okay. They want to seem like we're lazy and we want to cheat the system, and then they buy them foods. Adam, I agree with Tasha K. Don't talk about anything you don't know about unless you know about somebody that's on welfare that's abusing the system. When you talk about them, you better use their name, because not everybody's on welfare using the system. Those foods that they buy. Well, you know what? When you're on welfare, what they call SNAP now, it's not by choice. It's you're down on your luck. And the food that they give you is crap food, sir. Just like when you go to prison, crap food, you have no choice but to eat that shit. It comes off real racist, and now I understand Tia. Every time you open your mouth, I'm going to tell you to shut the hell up. You're looking at single moms that's down on their luck, people that have lost their jobs. Nobody wants to be on welfare, sir. Why don't you go ask your white constituents that are using it? It's degrading. It's humiliating. And you make it seem like it's something Black people do as a pastime. Just because we can. Free money. I bet you've never been in a house as a single mother that was raised in the foster system. So you have no parents. You have no one to rely on but the system. You got a baby that needs to be fed. You're 19 years old. And the only job that you can get is at a gas station at night during the robbing hours. You need to shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. And just because your wife is Black, don't give you a right to comment on us. Talk about what you know. And I'm pissed off, and that's not my sister. You're causing a divide between two twins. And Tamera, I'm shaking my head at you. Yeah, you married a white man, but your ass still Black. And when he says ignorant shit like that, you need to stand up and tell the truth. Welfare isn't a fucking luxury. It's a necessity.
Well, I mean, for one,
I'm all heated. Perry, go ahead.
What she got to realize, and look, let's not get it twisted. He didn't put a color to it. But we heard the tone for many, many years. And it's just like now, DEI, most white women profit from that. But when they say it, they use it for the new term of ninja, describing black people. When most people, and I believe when he bring this up, he's not saying his white neighbor. But now he don't say black, but he spreading the narrative that this what blacks do. Now he don't have to say, I don't heard it too many times. That's what he mean. And what she need to realize when he's saying these things, it's the same way he's looking at you. You can make more or whatever. He's still looking like it's a rank order. And at the end of the day, you can always be his servant. I'm just keeping it real. This is how this stuff goes, Sherelle. And politics do ruin things. Like you say, well, how can you let that get in the way? If my sister or brother married somebody who was out to destroy my family, because let's keep it real, by voting on certain things that can harm your family, and you can see, the things they're doing, they basically out there voting against your family, you ain't gonna like that.
All right.
I mean, brother-in-law, sister-in-law or not, if I feel like you outside trying to set my house on fire, I ain't gonna take too kindly to it. And I know it's all real, religions and all this stuff. I lost a friend during this election season that I had for over 38 years. And part of me is like, damn, I can't believe this happened. But I know people got to walk their own walk. And then at the same time, the things that my friend was voting for is the same things I had to hear him struggle with for 38 years. These policies that was going against him, but then he voted for this man. But it's a crazy thing.
I wanted to share this next story with you because I had one of my white friends saying I'm coming off real racist and being offensive to white people. And I do not mean to be offensive to white people that help. Okay. And thank you, friend, for telling me that. But anyway, there was this black lady that opened a restaurant, and she was saying that all the white people, it was in a white neighborhood, and that they were being racist towards her and just giving her a hard time. And I really related to that because, I'm in the real estate business, and I've had people not sell us a house twice, maybe 3 times, because we're black. Because we're black. They just never get back with you. They think of all these reasons to not let the deal go through. They were excited about it till they seen my face, till my black face got out the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, but there was this white guy, let me see if I can find this, that heard what was going on. It's emotional because I'm just going to play it. He heard what was going on and he tried to help. So he went to the restaurant, wanted to find out what was going on. Let me just find this. Here we go. Just take a listen.
There is a black female-owned business called Chubby Chicks, and the owner, Shakira Turner, says that her neighboring businesses are bullying her and not making her feel welcome in the neighborhood. So you know what, Shakira? I'm going to come in and try your food because it looks good as shit. I'm running because she closes at 3 and it's 2:15, and I don't want to be that guy who shows up like 10 minutes before close and is like, make me food. Oh my God. I need to do more cardio and lay off the drunk cigs. But we made it. It is so cute in here. Oh my God. Okay, so they have breakfast, they have chubby bites, they have sandwiches, and they have salads. I think I need the thick chick. It's deep fried chicken breast, cheese, bacon on a brioche with lettuce, tomato, the lobster Caesar. My thighs are as big as my pocket. It's a vibe in here. This is what I call a Tuesday afternoon. So Shakira is so busy. She's back making all the food herself with one other person. Her bestie, Jerry, right here is helping out. You own a travel agency, right?
I am. I own Gem Vacations.
Okay.
In Runnymede, New Jersey.
Look at that, guys. Book your next travel through Gem Vacations. That is so sweet of you to come and help your friend. You're a real one.
When a sister is in need, I answer the call.
Yes.
So guess what? My clients, I put them on hold. They'll be there when I get back. But Miss Shakira needed help today.
I love it.
I heard the call, and I'm gonna be here for my niece.
I love it. Yeah, she doesn't know, but I'm.
Anyway, he ends up giving her a good review, straight up Keith Lee style. That stuff means a lot to restaurants. He's a black man, a white man saying that No, what they're saying is not true. The food isn't horrible. They told her that the food was horrible and she needs to get out of the neighborhood because she's serving smut and all of this stuff. And this man did not even know her. He did not have to do this.
Nope.
It's touching. It's very touching.
I seen that yesterday. And I was like, damn. I mean, you see so much of it. And I seen it where the people, it's a business on both sides. They're saying they up playing loud music at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Place closed at 3 in the evening, right? Then every day for a couple days, when she went to open up her shop, it was a dead rodent out in front of the door. And she was like, maybe it's coincidence. She kept doing it. But this is the shit I'm talking about. It's some sick people. And I think when you let the wrong person in power or a person of influence say, hey, it's okay. Let's go back to the way things used to be. Doing Jim Crow and everything else. This is what behavior started to look like. And I think it's messed up that, if you don't like the business, just don't participate in that business. Just go to your business, do whatever, but you ain't got to dog somebody out. That was so messed up. But go ahead, Sherelle.
Now, I was supposed to talk about the woman. Let me do this really quick. Yeah, this is an important story. Do you guys remember there was a girl from Detroit and she said she was homeless and she had her family sleeping in the car. And then when she came back to the car, it was the 9-year-old and the 2-year-old had passed away from hyperthermia. And this is touching too, because their girl, and she said she couldn't get help from anybody, and she went to other programs, from government programs, and no one could help her. And I was just like, something's wrong with this story. And then it came out that the boyfriend, the father of the children, said that she didn't call and ask for help. And then it came out that he was spending a lot of money on his new girlfriend and didn't help his children. And now let me show this to y'all. I wanted to spend more time on the story, but me and Perry on a time schedule, and I always reach into his time, and I don't mean to, but I got to show y'all this really quick. This is the mother who was crying when we last seen her ass. Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, this is her, who was crying that her children were no longer with us and how she needed help. And then this is her a couple days ago at a party. Oh, I forgot.
And Sherelle, the crazy part, I think they said, if you read that article right, it was somewhere, it sounded like it said that she was there, mother of 2 children who frozen, there, were homeless, was seen partying, just weeks after their passing. Now, come on now. She ain't that damn hurt. And how can somebody find a party? You can find a house party, but you can't find no place to give your kids heat.
Well, who wants to go to a party and you just lost 2 children? Girl, if you don't get out of here with that mess.
Both of them are suspect.
Okay.
It didn't make sense to me, but I'm like, hey, you get to have some type of grace. But you can find a house party, but you can't find a place for your kids to squat. Come on now, it just don't make sense.
Anyway, I wanted to mention that I'll do a deeper video about this. I'm cutting into Perry's time right now, and I don't mean to. Thank you guys for listening again. Again, I have been uptight lately, very race sensitive, and I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. I need to go somewhere and relax and just try to, but this is gonna happen for the next 4 years. And so to all my white friends, I do apologize. I've been upset. And Jag Wright. Perry, you got any last words?
Oh no, but I'll make you feel better in a few minutes. Maybe I'll take you out to eat and we'll see the grandbaby. How about that?
I've had a long day. All right, you guys. Perry, take us out. See you in
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Fuck this shit.